something he came up with.
Yeah. Talking of Richard Nixon, something that very, very few people, in fact I've only known about 2 people who actually noticed it. Anybody who is old enough and rushes to their record collection and finds their 6 Wives of Henry VIII album, which is a picture on the front as, of the 6 wives and myself taken at Madame Tussauds Waxworks Museum, will find hidden in the background President Nixon.
No kidding.
Yeah, we forgot to move him. And it was too late. It was too late after we pressed it up to see him. He wasn't one of Henry's wives. I have a dream, he cried. No, I'm not turning into Martin Luther King, but I do have a dream. I would love to get my copy of 6 Wives of Henry VIII signed by Richard Nixon. I'd love to do that.
Why don't you?
I don't know where
you
it
should
is.
have. It's too bad the San Diego show was canceled.
Yeah.
Because Yorba Linda, where old Tricky Dick lives, is just really close to San Diego.
Really? I mean,
you just blazed up and said, "Hey, sign this."
I wonder if he would if I said. Actually, I might send him down I might send him over a copy and just with a polite letter and see if he'd do it. I'd love to have that. That would be really something quite unique.
That would be. Rick Wakeman is going to be in concert tonight over at the Street in Modesto. The doors open at 8 o'clock.
With his son who forgot Father's Day.
Yeah, with the son and the band.
What did you do? Go on, own up to all the million.
Okay, I forgot.
You forgot.
No
How
excuses.
could you forget? You obviously don't watch enough of American television or read American newspapers because you're bombarded by it.
But it's all right.
Wherever you go.
I mean, I won't mention it on stage tonight. I won't mention it at all. It won't be mentioned
it won't be
at all.
mentioned on
the
stage,
fact that
but it was mentioned here.
That you forgot Father's Day.
Are you going to make it up?
Do you know what? Shall I tell you, listen, do you know what somebody did? This is absolutely true. In San Jose, he's got right. When I came outside, about half dozen people came out of the crowd after he'd done the autographs. The hanger, and they came and said, "This is your Father's Day card from Adam, and this is your Father's Day present from Adam." And I said, "Ah, that's great." So he did, and he gave it to you to go. They said, "No, we knew he'd forget, so we've done it for him." And they got a card.
They weren't supposed to say that.
They got a card which is all signed from Adam, and some golf balls. Oh, brilliant!
We got directions to Tricky Dick's house.
Okay.
Here you go. This is on my. I don't know why I had this on my desk.
And they gave me some golf balls, which was great, with "Love from Adam" written on it. He hasn't got. You forgot, didn't you?
You should be grateful.
You forgot.
You know, Joe.
Would it go on, Adam? Own up.
All right.
I want a public apology on live Fox Radio. Off you go.
Okay. I apologise, Dad. I forgot Father's Day.
Well, let me just say, I haven't forgot that you forgot.
All right, then. We'll leave it at that for now. We'll be back with Adam and Rick Wakeman.
Things I've done for you.
In a few moments. Hey, hold on before we go. If you'd like to go see the show tonight, be my first caller at 766-KVFX or 463-KVFX. We'll set you up to go see Rick Wakeman and friends tonight at the Street in Modesto. And we'll be back with more classic rock after this on the Fox.
They can only do that. Yeah, that's brilliant.
96.7 of the Fox, and your Fox forecast. A little breezy, mostly sunny, however, for the rest of the afternoon. Clear and cool tonight, 15 to 8 low. Maybe some thunderstorms in Sierra. Mostly sunny tomorrow. 91. Give me that! Give me that! What?
You go around the museum of Richard Nixon, and it's just it's a roller coaster ride. I mean,
it says
only you could. Can you imagine going around Buckingham Palace on a roller coaster ride?
A high-tech roller coaster ride through a half-century of California, U.S.
Oh, that's wonderful. Brilliant.
Right off I-5 in San Diego. Anyway, right now, 82 in Stockton. It's 80 in Modesto. Classic rock from Yes on the Fox.
I'm just sitting there watching telly.
Great.
KDJK on the phone for you.
Okay. Well, let's turn this. Okay.
No, mine's only 3 years old. So.
But did Mum remember to sort of?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny how they can tune you out when you need them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I won't mention that tonight. I won't mention that you forgot Father's Day. I would do something. Can we start? When the album comes out, you'll know the set that.
People who weren't even fans that are now.
Where are you playing tonight? The Street.
Yeah, I get against somebody. Yeah, fancy forgetting Father's Day. After all the things I've done for him.
It's not my property here. It's in McKinney.
Take him on his first tour and everything.
Away a TV. I can do right here. Check over there in the yes stuff. Right there.
This is unbelievable. You see how outrageous this is?
It's a lot of years.
Stuff out here, see?
And he even made it on Slurpee cups at one point.
Rick, did you ever see those Slurpee cups? Because there was one for you with myths and legends, a picture of myths and legends in there. You never saw them? Really? I've lost the one that I had of you. I don't know. I think it's in New York. I used to live in New York.
His brother, his husband, has got a lot of stuff.
Really?
I've got literally nothing. I've got literally nothing. But he's got a lot of stuff. Last Thursday night by Nick and myself, Nick from the Beat.
Is this Nick back here?
Yeah, this is Nick back there.
Hey.
We never met.
Hey.
I've been into your shop. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
We've known each other for a couple of years, and we had a routing problem on the tour. We were meant to be in San Diego tonight, but there was no way with the times of the shows that we were going to do San Jose with the gear to San Diego and back to San Francisco tomorrow. So San Diego got pulled, and we're a band who don't like days off.
You like to keep working, huh?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And all the lads do. They much rather work, all the other guys in the band. And Nick found out about it, that the San Diego show, we pulled it, and said, "Listen, how do you fancy playing Modesto?" And I said, "Where?" he said, "I tell you so." He said,
it's a common response.
He said it routes a lot better than San Diego. And I said, "Well, okay." I said, "But when?" He said, "On the Monday." I said, "Well, that's gives you the weekend." He said, "I'm game." I said, "Okay." I spoke to that. I said, "Yeah, well, we'll have a crack." So it's great. So here we are.
Okay, just in case, so we can get this out so everybody knows, the street is in McHenry Village. Tickets are only available at the door. $7 to get in to see a keyboard wizard and his son, who plays keyboards as well and has a release. And let's introduce Adam. How long have you guys been working together? Is this the first time you've ever gone out on the road together?
We did, it was about 55 shows in England last year, November and December. And then we went around Europe for about a month and a half, maybe 2 months. Had about another month off, and then we came out here. We went out here for about
How
6
is it
weeks.
working father and son? Do you guys enjoy it?
Yeah,
it's
And it
great.
works well?
Yeah, it does. We have a lot of fun. I mean, I basically, he doesn't mind working with the Crinklies. Myself and my drummer Tony, we're these sort of the aged members of the band, and so he sort of steers clear of the Crinklies. When we sort of finish. I mean, I just let him get on with it. I mean, I like to think that we have a good, a good relationship. In spite of the fact that he forgot Father's Day, I like to think, I like to think that we have a really good relationship. Now we have a lot of fun. Originally, we only meant to do 20 shows from the Wakeman tour, but it more and more kept getting added. More and more countries wanted it. We're off to South America with it, to Japan, and it's a bit tough now on Ad because we're going to be touring with this show for the rest of the year, and he really is desperate to get back and promote his own album, which has just come out. So it's going to be quite unique. This will be the only time that we'll ever, do the show, work together, in the US.
Is this your first release, Adam?
It is, yeah.
Soliloquy?
Yeah, it came out the end of April in the UK.
Is it available in America yet, or?
Not
At
yet.
Big
don't
Music
have
it
it.
is.
At Beat Music, you can pick it up at
At
Beat
Big Music, that's
Beat
right,
Music.
it's available.
A good plug again.
And you also have a release that you've did last year with your father, Wakeman with Wakeman.
That's right, yeah.
And is this available in America, or is this
Yeah,
an English
Beat Music.
Beat
yeah.
Music
Beat
again.
Music,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
We'll send everybody over there.
That's right, yeah, because we do have the problem here that America is the only country in the world where my stuff is not available on release. It's great, isn't it, really? Why are we here? I know,
Do
we're
you
here to
have
play the street.
the early solo releases like Journey to the Center of the
They're
Earth?
still out. A&M still put them out. They're out and
On the CD format?
On CD format, yeah. They're still out, and Arthur's out, and King Arthur's out, and
Criminal Record?
Criminal Records. It's on Japanese import, I think.
Out of print now.
That's out of print now. Yeah.
Wow,
It's great,
I
isn't
have
it?
your copies.
It's going real well here, isn't it?
They're collector items.
We're the only band that tour on the road with no product out. You see, it's quite a unique event. It's quite clever, really, isn't it?
I want to switch gears with you and talk
Yes,
about Yes for a minute. What kind of relationship do you guys and Yes have? It seems like you leave and then you come back, you've got somebody else coming in. It seems like a very unique relationship.
I can hand on heart. So I got a good relationship with all of the guys in the band. John came over and stayed with me a couple of months ago. We're great friends. Alan White came to the Seattle shows, and you know, we've been great friends for a long time. I spoke to Trev recently, I spoke to Chris recently. The problems as regards the recording things lie in the, you know, between the sort of the hierarchies within the management, the bureaucracy really. And there is, I mean, the major problem where I fit in is that the fact that there is a serious disagreements between the various managements that go on, and all the time that those serious disagreements are in evidence, then I think I've got about as much chance of playing on the next Yes album as Richard Nixon has of producing the next Madonna CD. You know. So, I'm very fond of the band. I'm fond of the music, and if the opportunity came to play, I'd be only too delighted to. But on the other hand, I'm sick to death of the political bureaucracy that goes on, and I'm certainly not going to kowtow to it anymore. I mean, that's
been your reputation all along.
Yeah, I mean, I won't be. I mean, my personal view is that when bands get into a situation where there's too many liggers and people hanging on telling them what to do, that the band should have a meeting, sack the lot, and start again.
Right. Who owns the Yes name? I've always been curious about that.
No idea.
No idea, huh?
At this present moment in time, I hand on heart have no idea. There are more people claim. I mean, who cares? Who cares? I mean, Yes to me stands for the music that comes out.
Right.
I mean, who gives a toss who owns the name? I certainly don't. And I've never interested me in owning it. Yes, Chris Squire summed up Yes perfectly. He said, Yes are the group of musicians who turn up for the first rehearsal.